It's time for another episode of Looney Troons. Here we go.
All right.
The Minnesota Pew Pew was a Troon. Hated Christians and Jews. Wrote "Kill Donald Trump" on rifle. And mom worked for the church. Shocker.
Yeah, listen, and for our medical community to actually change this to a non-mental illness speaks volumes to how inept they are.
Yeah, they are so bought, sold, and paid for. It's not even funny, because don't let anyone convince you otherwise. This is a billion-dollar industry.
Yes.
Untold billions are shuffling hands, and that's why they are pushing this so hard. It has nothing to do with being affirming or being tolerant and inclusive or anything else. It's all about the money and population control.
That, Blake, and I went through it 2 weeks ago. It is a mashup of Karl Marx and Sigmund Freud.
There
Literally.
you go.
Yeah.
That is academia today. It's a mashup of Karl Marx and Sigmund Freud, which means entitled, disgusting, nasty creatures with psychosexual problems that they project onto everybody else while they're raping the maid and getting her pregnant.
Exactly.
Wow.
For the children, where is your God? Get clapped. All these things written on the
magazines.
Here. Kid shot up a Catholic school mass, killing 2 children and injuring 20, then shot himself. No loss there. The media often buries stories like these. We will not show you the deranged video that he uploaded to YouTube before the attack. You want to know why you can't watch that video? Because it's gone.
Yeah, they took it down.
YouTube.
Oh, no. I've got it.
I've got it now.
I have
Excellent.
it. Yep.
It's definitely out there for people who want to find it, but if you want to look for the public YouTube channel that used to exist, it's gone because, of course, they're going to try to memory hole anything that's inconvenient for their narrative. And that's really where this starts getting really, really surprising.
Wow.
Can I drag the needle across the record real fast?
Hang on.
Oh, look at this here. Kill Trump now. Bull-pilled. McVeigh. That's interesting. Huh?
Hang on. If you have the video, we can't play it here because we have already got in trouble with you.
No. I know better than that.
I love this. Israel must fall.
That's on a 12 gauge.
Yep. 6 million wasn't enough. A Batman reference. I'm the woker, baby. Why so queerious? Okay, that's actually sort of clever.
Yeah.
He also had a gun target with Jesus's face on it. In his last video, he mentioned Brandon Herrera, prominent gun tuber and SHOT Show, a massive annual gun show demonstrating a deep interest in the firearms industry. He also hated equity firm BlackRock, religious people, had anarchist leanings, wore pigtails, and had unicorn and Trantifa stickers on his manifesto notebook.
Wow.
So it's pretty clear the leanings of what we're looking at here.
Yeah.
So what gets really interesting is the cope. I saw this, I shit you not, it was reposted from Occupy Democrats yesterday.
Oh my God.
The Minnesota Catholic school shooter has been identified as 20-year-old Robin Westman. On his gun and gun magazines were written anti-black, anti-Hispanic, and anti-Semitic messages. Now, the anti-black and anti-Hispanic thing, that's not there. Anti-Semitic messages such as 6 million wasn't enough. Hilarious how Democrats are getting indignant over this while flying Palestinian flags.
Correct.
Just something that I wanted to point out. He's not an immigrant. He's not Antifa. Yes, he is. He's not ISIS. He's yet another right-wing, white nationalist, homegrown terrorist, just like nearly all the others.
Because we've done a show on this. They literally put all of this on the right.
Yep. Anything that can be classified as a hate crime is automatically reclassified in crime statistics as far right, even when it's provably not.
So much of
Hilarious.
his journal was written in Russian with Marx references. Literally written in Cyrillic, in Russian. I saw the journal.
All right.
Yeah, totally a far-right nationalist, yes.
Yeah.
And
then there's, there's other things that they don't want you to notice, like patterns.
And such.
The Denver school shooter, both of them identified as Troons. Aberdeen shooter, Troon. Nashville shooter, Audrey Hale, Troon. The Uvalde shooter, unconfirmed, but definitely looks, when you look at that horrendous selfie, like a Troon.
Would you
Same
fuck
thing with
me?
the...
I
Yeah.
fuck me.
God, I hate that part of the movie. I love that movie,
Goodbye, horses.
but God damn.
Iowa shooter identified as gender fluid. Philadelphia shooter identified as Troon. Colorado Springs shooter non-binary. Are we seeing a pattern here? This is almost every major shooting in the last 3 to 5 years.
But I believe almost all of them are white.
Whiteys, except for Kim Brady Carricker.
Yeah.
Hey.
I'd
like to throw a conspiracy flashbang under the door real fast.
Go for it, bro.
His dad worked for ESRI. Does anybody know who ESRI is?
No.
Negative.
You ever heard of ArcView?
ArcView,
No.
ArcView is the mapping program. It's the one we use to make all of the maps to put you pointy stick guys, Pop, on the end.
Yes, okay.
His dad
There
worked for
you
ESRI.
go.
And his dad worked for ESRI specifically on programs for NGA. Now, I knew them as NEMA back in the day. They changed their name just before I got out. NGA is National Geospatial Mapping
Oh,
Agency.
yeah.
Okay. Again, these are the guys that produce all of the maps for all of this shit. But NGA produces a set of maps for Christians in Action.
Saya?
Christians in action. Yeah.
Saya.
Saya.
So this is like, I'm conspiracy theorying, but there's a clear connection here. And all I want to know is, FBI, when did you have him on your radar?
Well,
yes.
As we all know, there's the only difference between a conspiracy theory and a fact is roughly 48 to 72 hours for the last couple of years.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yep.
Just saying. But the cope does, or should I say, but the cope does not stop there. MSNBC went into a full meltdown because people might blame Troon ideology for the school shooting and not the guns.
All right. Now, hang on a minute. I'm sick and tired.
But you shouldn't politicize it.
Hang on. I'm sick and tired of them blaming the guns.
Oh, the reason why they blame the guns, I remember we talked about this earlier. There was a tweet that went out, and a fan sent it in literally right as the countdown clock was going live. And I think it makes a very valid point. Okay. I read it to you guys earlier. If the shooting was at a synagogue, anti-Semitism would be blamed. If the shooting was at a mosque, Islamophobia would be blamed. Just like, you remember when they shot up a gay bar, they said, well, it must be a white supreme pizza. It turned out it was a Muslim. Mm-hmm. But because the shooting was at a Christian school, it's the guns. No lies detected.
Wow.
Oh, amazing. Absolutely amazing. Now the media is freaking out because they lost control of the narrative, and even a former Vice President Joe Biden's press secretary, Jen Psaki, is completely melting down. Here she is talking about with the soy-infused mayor of Minneapolis about how they will prevent people from, quote, using these details to blame something other than the guns. Because the guns, they just walked into the school on their own and started shooting kids. I mean, what are you going to do?
Yeah, it happens all the time.
Yeah, I know. Right? I mean,
terrible.
I have a gun that has been sitting in my closet for the longest time. It's my dad's old 30-06 hunting rifle. It doesn't do anything, but I can see it scheming. It's just waiting for that moment.
It's waiting for the moment, bro.
Jen Psaki strikes me as the girl who had a lifetime pass to the used car lot in college.
Yeah.
And is now getting her revenge somehow.
She had knee pads with her initials on them next to the glory hole. Okay, that's Jen Psaki.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
We know that's how she got all of her jobs. Her income, swallow a heels up, pull my Harris. Oh, the media is very concerned that people might think that violent Troon cultists who hate Christians might want to shoot up churches. Might be because it's not the first time that it's happened just in the last couple of years.
Yeah.
Quite amazing.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, there you go. Hate crime, motive unknown. That is genius. Whoever made that. Well done.
That is pretty good.
That's pretty damn good right there. Just wow. Absolutely wow. And then, of course, not to be outdone on the spinster meter, the New York Times had to throw their hat into the ring. Motive of the Troon church shooter who mocked Christians is a mystery.
It's a mystery.
She had a map of the church. She had a map of the church. He had a map of the church. I'm not playing this game. He had a map of the church.
Her target. Bullshit.
Yeah,
I love it. I'm
not playing.
Putting your hair into blowjob handles does not make you a chick, okay?
It makes you prison fodder.
There are no chicks with dicks, only guys with tits, okay? That's just how it goes.
Damn.
Motives, thought, and maybe like literally the motives are on the weapons. One seldom finds a less ambiguous case, okay?
Wow.
Hey, I gotta call this one out. MGTOW Mando throws a buck at us and says, if the Troon was using a SIG 320, then the gun could be blamed. Just saying. But
that's true.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. That's a valid point. It's not a bad question, Bert. Okay. Amazing. Yeah. So basically now, every time I read the cope, I see the videos, this is what I actually see. This is the modern Troon right here in a nutshell. I'm going to get those people. They're going to genocide me. Why would Whitey do this? Why would Whitey do this?
You need some stitches, baby.
Snitches get stitches.
She cut her nose too, I think.
And so did bitches. Yeah, she probably did. Unless it just dripped from the edge of the blade, because scalp wounds they bleed like a stuck.
Oh God,
always.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I have a scar right here from that. And it's just it bled.
Probably a good 3.
You stabbed yourself. Did you try to do the re? What did you do that for?
No, I tripped on the deck of a Chinook and eat that corrugated plate.
Oh, okay.
Like I sewed my own face up probably
I thought
4 or 5 times.
I thought somebody just forgot to put duct tape around the edge of the glory hole. You're like,
I don't know, man. Well, I mean, she's obviously going to recover from this.
Ouch.
Yeah, she's obviously going to recover from this, but she's going to get 4 to 6 stitches to remind her for the rest of her life not to fucking do stupid shit.
Hey, you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. It's going to be interesting to see how the coping spin continues. And eventually, just like Audrey Hale, the Nashville shooter, this is going to get memory hold. Yeah. They already attempted to do that with the N-word lady, which I believe was in Minnesota or something like that.
They're actually charging her.
They waited until everything died down, and now they want to charge her with criminal misconduct, or I forget what it is, disorderly conduct or whatever.
Yeah.
I forget what exactly what the charge was, but they want to give her like 90 days in jail.
It's going to turn into a huge...
go right ahead. You're not going to get anybody to put her in jail. It's literally First Amendment.
There's going to be a huge civil rights lawsuit over that.
Yeah.
The problem with that is they are inadvertently creating more like her.
Yes. And that's exactly, I'm not going to say that what she said was right. I'm not going to say that it was proper. I'm not going to say that it was even nice. But I'm not going to tell her that she doesn't have the right to say it, because too many people have fought and died for this country to defend that piece of paper called the Constitution, and it's the First Amendment for a fucking reason. Just because you don't like it, it doesn't make it hateful, and it doesn't make it any less protected by the First Amendment. Sorry.
One of my friends is going on 68 years old. He grew up in West Detroit, the Lower West Side of Detroit. Born in the 50s, he grew up when that area was white and it became black by the time he was like 10 or 11. And
that happens.
And when it became black, he got the shit kicked out of him every day because he was the white kid.
Sounds about right.
So he's pissed. So he occasionally drops the hard R.
It happens.
But he went through hell. He watched his life turn from his normal childhood life, to getting his ass kicked every day because he's white. Guess what that does to a guy?
It turns him into a bit of a racist.
That's in his case, it turned him into a realist.
Oh, there you go.
Every time he turned around, he was getting his ass kicked by a black kid.
Yeah.
What's he supposed to think?
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, and you will never hear stories like this being told on the lamestream media without somebody immediately trying to talk over the person telling that story.
Yep.
Exactly.
And the reason why is because narratives sell ads, facts do not. And that's why the FBI can always be counted on to fuck shit up.
To lie?
The FBI has deliberately undercounted armed civilians stopping mass shooters. And we're not talking about by a few. Okay. Massive errors. Here's a report here. Massive errors in FBI's active shooting reports from 2014 through 2024 regards cases where civilians stop attacks. Instead of 3.7%, the correct number is at least 36%.
Wow, I didn't even know this.
When you exclude gun-free zones, it averages 52.5%.
Wow.
So that's literally bad guys with guns being stopped by good guys with guns at least a third of the time.
Now, it never
Wow.
went past a serious look, but I have had 2 incidents over the years where there was about to be a crime in progress, and I caught the guy's eye and just gave that nod of the head that said, I also have one.
Yeah.
There you go.
And that changed his mind.
Done.
I never had to draw.
Oh.
All I had to do was give that look that said, me too.
The presence of a firearm diffuses most of these without anyone having to reach for it.
Never even had to reach for it. Just gave the look that said, I also have one.
There you go. Discrepancy was particularly stark in 2024 when CPRC found that armed civilians stopped nearly half, 47.8% of active shooters, while the FBI itself recorded 0 such cases.
Wow.
Okay, there's fucking up, a clerical error, and then there's gross propagandistic negligence, and this is absolutely the
That's
latter.
exactly what this is. Holy shit.
Fuck
What
you,
did we do
FBI.
the Tuesday show on? The gaslighting.
Exactly.
The whole Tuesday show was about exactly this.
Yep. There are what? Maybe 35,000 gun deaths every year. The vast majority of them are self-inflicted, and of the homicides, 80% of those are drug-related. Most of those are people born in single-parent homes.
And now, Blake, I find myself hating you because you found this and I didn't find it in time for Tuesday.
I'm sorry, bro.
Sorry.
Well, you can always go into more depth. It's fine.
Yeah.
But
Anyway,
that's an important one right there.
Yep.
it is. It's a very important one.
Yes. But every time there's a good guy with a gun, there's always going to be a good leftist to whine and bitch about it.
I just left the grocery store and I saw someone open carrying. I fucking hate it here. What the fuck? Why do you need to bring a gun to the grocery store?
Buffalo! Sorry, what was that? Yeah.
What the fuck? What the actual fuck?
Nice dick tickler you got in your nose there, honey. Not that you're tickling any
All right.
dicks.
So this is your typical.
Never ever come to my county because there are women in the grocery store.
Well,
with
hang on.
45 on their hip.
If you're open carrying, you're obviously not a threat. You want people who could potentially be threats to think that you are one.
But this is what you get with the education system that has literally pushed the leftist victim mentality on so many people. They can't even fathom somebody who refuses to be a fucking victim.
Yep.
If you
Pop,
open
your property-
carry,
your
hang on,
property, I know where it is.
If you open carry or you conceal carry, you are actually choosing not to be a victim to the universe.
Yeah.
So like when the shit goes down, at least you have some choice of fighting back, stopping it, or at least going out on your feet and not cowering like a victim
kids
in a
under
corner.
their desks. So,
Yeah.
because that's, just curl up into a ball and kiss your ass goodbye, right?
Yeah.
Because that
So-
saved so many people.
Quickly, Pop, I know where your property is. You got some property up north. Have you been to the town just east of there?
What's it called?
I think it's Curran.
Yes.
So have you been there during deer season?
No.
Literally everybody, you go into the diner and like everybody in the diner has got some sidearm strapped to their hip.
Yep.
Love to hear it. Love to see it.
Literally like 80-year-old ladies, 45 on the hip.
Boom.
It's deer
Sounds
season.
like my kind of town.
Watch Grunt Speak live every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And if you want to join Pop for Supporter Sundays, go to redonkulous.com/donate and make a monthly pledge. A link is in the Meat Gazer box.